guys, welcome back to more NaCl DnD. So once again, we are on our druid character. No, not warlock
Yeah,
character.
we're druids. We're druids.
Yeah.
Everyone likes mushrooms. Everyone likes mushrooms and rabbits.
Yeah.
You put the
Ugh.
mushroom on the rabbit, you get a jackrabbit,
Mushrooms
and
are
then you morph into the
disgusting.
jackrabbit, and then you ascend to the spiritual plane.
So as a reminder, these are, for the most part, temporary characters for this backstory arc. And if you don't know why we're playing them, go watch last episode because they were introduced and explained there.
Yeah, it's a side arc.
Yay.
There you go. You're caught up.
Oh yeah, I'm missing like 20 almost 20 health because of attack.
I have a forever enemy.
I got attacked by Ghost, remember,
dude, it was
Danny?
funny. As we go back to the
deck
scene
many
with
things?
the three of you up there in front of Kevin, this orc, and two cloaked individuals, with Dawn's character hiding on the stairwell, looking in, thinking, "I don't want to get in trouble here."
She's invisible.
Dawn,
Yeah.
you feel a sharp, pointed object put against the back of your head, and you hear in this very soft voice, "Drop the invisibility, or I splatter your brains against the wall."
I'm moving. I'm back with everybody.
Do you turn around at all?
Yeah.
As you begin to stand up and turn around and look behind you, you see this elven woman with almost like beast-like eyes, holding a bow. And roll a perception check for me since you're a little frightened here.
A little frightened.
Yeah.
She's
I
kind
feel
of
like she doesn't have
terrified.
to. I feel like she doesn't have to worry about the hot chocolate anymore.
No.
First off, first thing you notice is she has a few beast-like features to her, as in her eyes are kind of
Cat, dog, reptilian.
they're more canine, and you
Aardvark.
also you notice a couple canine features there, and you also notice that her hands are kind of clawed.
She's the werewolf from the island.
Is this the new dog?
No, you guys don't know her.
It's his new dog.
No.
New guy's sister.
No,
clearly.
she's elven, but she looks to be a wood elf.
Hi.
Join with your friends here, dear darling.
Yeah. I'm moving.
As Kevin just turns to her and is like, "Is the whole lot of you here?"
I followed the Archduke.
Looks like it.
Well, I guess I should. Should I introduce? He's like, you see where the smaller one just shake his head no.
You're not gonna introduce us? Come on, that's not fair.
As Nitz, roll a perception check. See if you recognize
Hey.
him.
I'm
Yeah, you
awful at
recognize
these.
it. That's Eden. You've seen Eden. He looks
Oh.
pissed,
Oh boy.
and he's just glaring at you with death.
Do you know them? Purple guy?
The acquaintances.
That guy doesn't like you.
Yeah, don't worry, it's mutual.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You clearly see the larger person. You can kind of see their eyes because they're glowing a little. He cocks his head a little at you and with an eyebrow up. As the once again Eden goes and says, "Like I said, if she comes through here, hold her until I can get back. That is all I need from you, Kevin." And
Who her?
Oh. Let's just say family drama.
That's the best kind. At least for those of us who aren't involved.
you hear a crackle of energy come from the smaller guy as he just glares at you.
I'm sorry.
And
Toddy,
I don't think I like your friends, Kevin.
Toddy, just maybe don't talk for a little bit.
I don't like your friends, Kevin.
You guys see the orc kind of chuckling
I think they want to kill me.
as
I
you
mean,
watch as
who doesn't, right? No.
All
As
right,
you-
Raven. All right, Raven.
I
You
mean,
want some birds? I can put so many bugs in your head.
birds.
Birds will never leave you alone.
all of you roll perception checks.
I
They
could do
will
that
be
too.
Pecking on your head for the rest of time.
Take
Robin,
your-
as you're speaking, and Nil, you also notice it. As you're speaking, you glance over at the people who are walking away again. You watch as it's almost like glowing energy starts to flow from the smaller guy, but then it ceases back down. You watch as the orc reaches into a pocket as the elf begins to walk back over. He pulls out a zipper. Nothing else, just a zipper. And you watch as he sets it, he just puts it up, and he begins to pull, and you watch as a rift opens. And they all step through, his hand reaches back out, and he pulls it back up, and the zipper falls back in. You see that while they're arguing.
How do I get one of those?
I mean, it would look a lot like machetes, but no.
Okay, alright.
You can clearly see a forest on the other side.
Wait, I can obtain
I mean,
freedom
no,
that
the
way?
You're
whole-
stuck here. You're stuck here, and if you try to leave, we'll dogpile you.
Kevin!
You chose a wrong time to come to the upper floor there, students.
I'm sorry.
So is
I mean, I'm.
Eden
is
left,
Eden gone?
yeah.
Did he go through? So why was Eden here?
Like you said, family issues. Apparently, he caught wind of somebody. And he's not the happiest at the moment.
I'm
You,
sorry.
you
for
probably
being
recognized
nosy.
Grog and Alice there as well, correct?
Yeah.
Fortunately, the person in question was Alice's teacher in her younger years, so there's a little bit of a stake in there for her too. All I know is it's going to bring more trouble to Tay, but what can be done?
I'm sorry, I was being nosy. I just, well, I can't leave things alone.
I know. Not your fault. Just
I just,
bad timing.
I know.
I'm
I
just
just,
keeping Perk out
I
of
just
trouble.
see things going on, and I have to know what's going on.
Well, nonetheless, how was your little excursion down to the Coliseum?
Did he say
Rigged.
Coliseum?
I
Did
got
he
a
say
card.
Coliseum?
Yeah.
I love it.
As now that you guys look up, you do see that there's more floors outside. Like you see, it basically looks like a Vegas casino.
Well, after that little bit back there, I kind of regret the hot chocolate I had.
I want a prize.
Oh, you won a prize. Was it one of my cards? I love
Yeah.
enslaving that thing to do my bidding.
It was rigged!
It wasn't rigged.
Rigged!
It's all odds.
he
Oh,
kept
surely
losing.
now you had to have won once or twice.
What?
Yeah, he did not have a good time. He kept getting
He
like
gambled birdseed.
16, and it was sad.
I
a
didn't
card!
participate in gambling.
Nature of the game.
All
The old
simple
man won a card,
probability
too.
Taps full coin purse.
You
Ah.
want to lose a coin purse? Do you want to lose your coin purse?
But nonetheless, that's all that I'm willing to do today. So I know we have guests coming in the morning.
Yes.
And then- Yes, we have some.
Gandhi, take 2 breaths.
I just want to know everything. How can you
And-
not?
And the best way to learn things is to wait for people to stop talking.
Well,
I don't understand you.
through a good contact of ours, we have arranged a meeting with some very powerful beings, where
Ooh.
they wish to discuss with with the mistress and see if we can assist them with a search.
What
Oh.
powerful being?
I don't quite know the details. All I know is they're coming in tow with a security agency from, I think it was, they're centered around the main bit of Androcarpa, so they're fairly well heard of.
Do you
Have any
think
of you
they'd
heard
be...
of the Kingston Clubs?
I can't
Roll
remember
a
if my
history
character
check.
actually has or hasn't.
I know who that is.
Same.
You would remember them as the group that that you fought against in one of the rounds of the tournament. The two orcs,
Okay.
the monks, and then whatever James was, that human.
Oh, the orcs
Yeah.
I kept beating up. I
Oh,
remember
you had a
them.
run with them?
Oh yeah, they were part of the
Ah,
tournament.
yes, the Storm King's Thunder. I had a chance to peek in on that every once in a while. It wasn't that spectacular this year.
Hey, I won.
Yes, but I would say you all get some rest, and they're coming in with quite a grand entrance in the assembly hall, so I know mostly everyone's invited to come and.
Mostly? Who's...
I mean,
Are we invited?
I think you should be able to squeeze in there. Coming in, apparently they have something they would like to pitch it all in front of everyone.
Well, I'm excited to see our guests.
I don't know if you should be.
I'm always excited to learn new things and meet new people. Even when they turn out to be creeps.
As
Then I can punch them.
Nitz, as you watch as she says that, you watch like this little flare in her eyes happen. But if that is all, you can either keep on going here, or we could easily just call it a night here and pick it up in the morning. You would all know it's only noon.
How much money do I have to yeet into the abyss to get a draw?
Same.
To get a draw?
Yes.
A what?
Yes.
I'll
Okay.
stick
I
around, but
don't.
I'm not
I
gambling.
understand that there is a game there, but goddamn, it take forever.
Okay, here's how we're gonna do this. I'm going to give you each a choice here.
Okay.
Roll persuasion checks, both of you.
Oh.
This is to me.
Can I help?
So, now, here's how this
we
is
don't
going to
have
work.
the lucky.
We both have a +5, and that's the best we could do.
I am giving you each a 30% chance on a D100. Do not roll yet. I would like for you to pick the range before you roll.
So we have to get within a 1 to 30.
Roulette wheel
The
time.
number between 1 and 30.
But
You
a
can
range.
pick what number. So you could pick like 20 to 50. Or... Okay.
30 to 60.
30 to 60?
Yeah, I win.
30
Guy?
to 60. Oh, come on! I hate this game!
Rigged!
I hate it!
Sky, I'll let you have a
Yeah.
draw, but it's going to cost... How much gold do you have?
40.
40. It's going to cost you all of it.
Okay. The one time I
And your
roll a
birdseed.
On a D100!
one.
Okay, so... Let me grab the thing.
I nearly
Because I
spit
did
my
not
drink out
fix
at
the
that.
deck.
Nice.
What? Sky! Sky! What god of luck did you piss off?
I had a lower chance of rolling that than what I was actually hoping for.
Okay, so
Sky,
roll a
what
d21.
did you do in your
D21.
previous life?
I don't know.
You roll yours first.
See, this is what happens
How
when
do
you
you
take
do the custom
Sky's
dice?
characters
Slash
away from mine.
R 1d21.
Like that. Oh, you have to do a space, I think.
Yeah, space.
13.
Don't take mine. I was just checking to see if mine worked.
And 7.
Because I'm assuming they reorder once Sky pulls one out.
No, because it hasn't reordered since Ghost and I pulled.
What? Didn't Danny just say he had to fix it?
There's only like 22 cards, and one of them he was not allowing.
Oh, instead of changing the range, Danny just takes the original numbers. Okay.
Oh no.
Dude, you
Oh no.
What do you get? What do you get?
die instantly.
Oh fuck.
Which who? Which who? Who's the oh fuck?
So I found something, I rolled it.
Who's the oh fuck?
Crit.
Yeah?
Once I find it, let me. I'm not saying.
What card did he
Is it
pull?
the sun? Is it the void?
Well, the void's not in the deck.
Okay, no, that's actually an illegal card. We're not doing that one.
No, hold on. What card is it? What card is it?
He got Comet.
I gotta
What's
know.
Comet? I want Comet!
Comet?
I know what Comet does.
If you single-handedly
Comet.
defeat the next hostile
Oh.
monster or group of monsters in your next encounter, you gain experience points enough to equal 1 level up.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I thought it was. That's not what I thought it was.
Oh.
So, Sky,
that
I'm
was
gonna
the
redraw
good
from
wish.
you. You trust me.
What?
I found a thing that draws from the deck of many things.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
So
wait,
I'm just
what?
I'm going to hit
Sky's
draw.
illegal? Was Sky's illegal?
Sky, if you want it, otherwise I'm making that card illegal because I
care.
don't do XP.
Then make it illegal.
Well, that literally has no benefit.
I mean, if then it will just get him a level up. Do you want? I mean,
No, don't give him a level up. Don't give him a level up.
yeah, it's you,
I thought Comet was
Yeah.
Wish.
no. So
No, that's Moon.
And
No.
immediately wishes for Birdseed.
Comments
Yeah, we
if
just
you
read it.
single-handedly
We just
defeat
read
the
it.
next hostile monster or group of enemies. But that's impossible
not.
with
That's how
5 people.
Piss off. Roll or draw. What
Ah,
did I draw? What
fuck.
did I draw, by the way?
Which one?
Okay. Sky,
Yeah.
now I have to get a fucking book.
Wait, is my roll being taken or not?
Boy.
What?
Is my roll being taken or not?
So crit,
Ooh.
come here.
Oh my god.
Okay, here's how this works. Click the draw
Why do
button.
I have to
Click the
it?
draw button.
I rolled that.
Click the draw button. Click again! Click again!
What did he get?
Banned card! No! Banned!
Wait,
Thanks. Oh,
what did he
fuck.
get?
I'll just roll it now. I'll just roll. I'm
Wait.
just gonna roll
Okay.
it
Wait.
now.
What happened?
You
with
got-
the first.
So he got the one that puts you in another dimension.
Oh.
Fuck you!
Void?
Oh no. Oh. He
Wait,
got
He
Wish.
got,
Oh,
got,
he
moved.
got
can
Wish.
Cast wish once.
Oh God.
So
Just
Sky.
Add a resource.
Yeah.
What card did Sky pull?
Key.
Key?
Oh, isn't
Oh.
that like a rare?
A rare or
Yeah.
a rare magic weapon with which you are proficient
No.
appears in your hands.
proficient
Guy?
simple weapons.
You get a +2 wand.
Ooh.
What kind of wand?
I mean, I think it
Of
just adds
the
plus
War
2 to
Mage?
spell attacks. Yeah. So
Wait,
that
Wand
adds
of the
plus
War
2 to
Mage?
his
Is that what you
DC
said?
as well as his spell attacks.
So Wand of the War Mage +2.
Yeah, let me double check if that's a rare.
While you're holding this wand, you gain +2 item rarity standard.
That's not what that is.
Yeah.
It is a rare. Trust me, as someone who got one on eventually, it's rare.
Okay.
Or it's very rare. Who knows?
Yeah.
It requires
But you
attunement.
also don't give that to crit.
What? Give it to me.
You ignore half cover when making a spell attack.
Hello.
Okay. So that's done. You go to sleep. Sky, mark
I
off
also
all your gold.
already have that. I ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. Spell Sniper, yo.
That's cool.
Nope.
Dawn, did you
I
want to
don't.
try?
What, you don't want to wish?
Nope.
Dang.
I mean, don't you want an eternal devil enemy or anything? You know.
I am smart enough to
Dawn
look at that
doesn't
deck
want
of
the
cards and
other
go,
bad
the,
stuff.
Like,
Ghost, if
the
you want to
reward
attempt
is
for a
not
second
worth
draw,
it.
I would allow it.
I kind of want to see how the forever enemy rolls out.
Devil.
I think it's hilarious.
I mean, you could get a second draw and still have the forever enemy.
I feel like it would be unfair if I got too many draws. I got
Okay.
my one, and luck dictated what I got.
Okay. So you go to sleep. You guys crowded around as people did their rolls and to see what they would get. And you guys eventually did go to sleep at a good hour instead of fucking noon or 1 in the afternoon, you know? So,
I mean, Ghost is an old man.
yes, but he isn't on like prunes or anything.
I don't know. Are you on prunes?
How do you know?
In the equivalent of like 60s.
He's still old. He's still
Moving
old.
on.
I'm a
That's pretty dang
elf.
old, Ghost.
I'm only let's see, hold on, what am I?
What's
I'm only 130.
And you still have another 70 years.
Yeah.
So, moving on. In the next day, everyone is assembling. Everyone except for the one person you would expect to be here. You guys don't see any, like, big head honcho that would look like it would control everything. You see Kevin, but you don't see Kevin's boss.
Hi, Kevin.
Mhm.
Crit, you would know that as the Raven Queen is missing.
Oh,
You've never
Would
seen
I
her.
know that?
you don't even know your own mommy.
Hi, Kevin.
Nods. As you guys begin to look at this swirling rift that begins to open. And through it, you see these 2 orcs, 3 humans, accompanied by a 4th human, and this man, very well dressed, slicked back hair, white with gray streaks mixed in with it, and this black suit with a red shirt underneath it. And I mean, like, modern standard. This is not a doublet. This is a modern, like, dress suit. As he just walks through the portal. And he looks at everyone here. And he goes, "Well, hello, my lovely audience. How are we all doing today?"
Today.
Hmm.
As Nitz, you would you would recognize the man standing next to him as James. You recognize all these people. But then at the very end, the
Yeah.
portal isn't closed. You see one more person step through. A large,
who is it?
well-built human male with black hair wearing Janai's mask.
What?
Like, you've seen
I'm gonna pull out
You've
my
seen Janai.
staff.
He's scrawny compared to this guy. This is a
Wow.
big guy. Whatever, Bard.
I'll have you know I'm 100-pound sopping wet.
Yeah, this is like a. This looks like if we had to compare.
I'm good.
This is like Ultimate Alien Ben Tennyson standing next to Kevin. Comparison.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, what is that? why does he have that mask? And I'm gonna have my weapon ready.
As you watch as he tilts ahead,
Don't start anything.
and you watch as he blinks and says, "You must be Zareem, correct?"
How do you know
Janai
me?
says hello.
Is he in your
Yes?
head? Oh God, no.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
So, Crit.
Someone who
Crit,
devours
here's
souls.
something that you feel.
Why are you whispering at me?
Crit, you
Oh, thank you,
feel
Joe.
like you need to destroy this thing in front of you.
Oh fuck!
As you watch as there is a
Destroy what
very
thing?
hard silence over the entire crowd, as like you see the warlocks beginning to pick up weapons or readying spells. Nitz, roll a religion check here with advantage because this is related to you.
Okay.
Because you obviously did the exact
15.
same thing as they are doing. Janai is categorized as an undead creature. And you are standing in a basically the religious foundry that handles all undead.
Okay. Uh-oh.
As
I
you
don't
watch
know
as
what to
Kevin
do in
stands up,
this
it's like,
situation.
everyone put down your weapons, he's fine. He's marked, so he's fine. Just everyone settle down. As he watches some of them begin to lower, a lot of people aren't.
Including me.
By the way, Ghost, Dawn, and Sky, you would all know that undead are something you're supposed to destroy on sight.
Yeah.
Well then.
Like you,
I mean,
Be
I'd
worried.
rather study them if I can, but
and that's why you're in the remedial class.
yeah, because they don't like me doing that.
Hey, remember the person I said snitched on me and got me put in the class?
Oh, is that him?
Yeah, he's inside that guy. Oh, it's not him. He's inside his brain.
As you kind of watch as his shadow lifts up a little bit, and you see it waves at you.
Well, that's unsettling.
As the man in the suit begins, well, if now we're at a little bit of a thing here, I've come today to give a business proposal to the lovely folk of the Shadowfell. If you'd all be interested, I can provide many good wares to your bleak, gloomy, unsanitary, safe, or really stupid decision to live here with a little bit more of a good joy. You watch as he says all this with like the biggest shit-eating grin ever. And in return for helping me, I know how to solve your little situation with the whatever you've been calling these shadows that have been affecting you all lately. You would all know that there's been reports of that black fire and strange shadows attacking people.
Hey, I made the black fire.
You did what, sir?
I'm sorry, what was that, little one? Little sassy child?
Excuse me, he said he made the black fire or something like that. What was that you were saying, sir?
You guys saw me make
You
the
guys
black
did
fire.
see when he shot off a shot, it
Oh, yeah,
burst
we
into that
did.
black flame.
Kill him!
He's suspicious.
Well, you see, I happen to know the entity causing that effect.
Oh, do you?
You watch as a few people are also asking these questions, like, how do we prove it? Well, it would seem that you all have a infestation of my younger brother.
Wait, is this
Who do
who
you
I
think
think
it
it
is?
is? Is this
No.
They said this was
Parallax?
James talking.
No, this is the
With James,
man in the
okay.
well-dressed suit.
Okay.
As like
It's
he once again
Loki.
grabs the hair and pulls it back, says, as I have to go find his name because it's on my notepads, which all got turned off.
This is why physical notes are a good thing.
I know, but when I have it all at the touch of my fingers, it's on this one.
Physical notes. I have everything in a notebook.
I'm going to
very
post his
handy.
name in chat. His name is Curtis. Curtis.
Put it in there and I'll.
Type
and
it.
It's
I'll
been a long day. It's been a
Curtis?
long day.
put it in
Curtsy?
chat.
Oh, you mean kiwi?
I'd say that's probably supposed to be Keetris.
Key trees. Thank you very much.
Keetris.
Kitties.
Kit
Hanukkah.
Kat.
Tetris. Or
Hanukkah.
Ketris.
Hanukkah.
Hanukkah.
Ketris.
Key trees.
As you all watch as like he goes to push back his hair, you begin to see these white feathers starting to come out of his hair. And you notice
Maybe he
that
is a
there are
kiwi.
there's always this like smog that's going around the Shadowfell. You notice that it's beginning to turn white around him and swirl around him.
No, he's not typical, is he?
Oh, I am not typical in the slightest. As he like you watch as his head jerks and looks directly at you. I'm just a simple businessman who
I'm gonna duck real fast behind one of the taller people in this group.
Oh,
So-
please duck behind me.
I'm just gonna like cower behind the Archduke and the crow.
But so
Aw.
I've come here
I
to
was
talk
gonna-
more along with your leaders compared to the common rabble, which all of you are here. But while I'm here, I've come to also offer my shops to you.
Oh,
Why did I hear a
God, not
dog
again.
barking in Danny's
Because
mic?
people are being loud outside of my room.
Oh, that was I thought I was hearing a dog barking through Danny, and I was concerned because I don't hear a dog barking
No,
in real life.
people are being very loud outside, and it's coming through my mic. I'm sorry. They don't
I
usually
thought-
come
I
upstairs.
thought Danny had a secret dog.
So
Ghost
as
dog.
he like pats who you know as James Nitz, if you would just any purchases, just make sure it goes to the strapping young lad in the strange armor with the guns.
What do they
As
have?
he-
You
As
don't
he
have any
says-
more money.
No,
As
Mr.
he
Mister spent his entire
motions
wad
towards
on,
the portal
on
that has not
gambling.
closed. That is letting in that white smoke. But until then, I need to talk terms with your patrons. So if you all are all free to look through the wares, just note if you steal something, as like his eyes begin to flicker, I'll eat you whole.
Kinky.
As
I
he
feel
then
like that
walks
was
up to
aimed at
Kevin
some people in this
and
group
he
more than
walks
others.
away. Roll perception check as he walked up towards all of you.
8.
Ooh, perception. I suck at these.
So as long as you rolled higher than a 5,
I think we all did.
you noticed something. As
So I
he
have a
started
1.
walking, you heard this click, click, click. It's almost like when Bert walks, he has bird feet.
Same
Bird
feet.
bro.
Same feet.
Bird feet.
Fur. Same feet.
Feet!
Same feet.
Feet!
Same feet.
Feet!
Same feet.
Both words.
Yep.
Both words.
Feet!
Bert,
As
Bert, your
as
problem.
James does walk up to you, Nitz. James does walk up to you.
What was that?
So why are
Okay.
you here?
Jin
He looks
I
back at-
caused it.
He's in the
I'm-
remedial class.
He kind of chuckles at that remedial class.
We're the washouts.
Hey,
Oh.
hey.
I sold my soul for
Smart
Smart
washouts and one
staff.
stool pigeon.
Smart!
I'm not a stupid.
You
He
are
kinda looks at you and
absolutely a
asks-
stool pigeon.
Have you been making those black flames at all?
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we'll be able to fix that problem here soon. With the help of some of your friends here. Or
I'm gonna give you a fair warning.
Well, I
They're
don't mean
about as bad
them.
as the last group.
particularly, but you know what I mean.
I
It
could
seems
literally
that
wish you out of existence.
You
I
could
mean, at this point, I'm almost kind of cheering for that idea because that was kind of insulting, sir.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean
Not
all
you.
of...
Not
No,
you.
you're fine.
Not you. The one that called us just as bad as his last group. I'm kind of. I don't know them.
I can
I
give
don't
you
know
bugs
them,
too.
I mean,
I don't
That
like
was-
the way that you said that.
what was wrong with the tiefling, halfling, or turtle?
Tiefling!
The halfling had a stabbing
Really? She
obsession.
didn't seem like the stabber.
The tiefling petrified himself with food and continued to try and eat it
He looks-
after being
he's like, hey,
unpetrified.
I tried that pizza he made. It was delicious.
Happened one time. Never gonna live it down.
Well, you do. Oh,
And what's wrong with the
also
turtle?
get poisoned during that competition.
The turtle eats everything and anything.
Okay.
Possessed.
Yeah, he also has a voice in his head, along, kind of like Jinai does.
By the way, Crit, he didn't ask about Janai.
I didn't realize because he's
I have
there.
Kevin in my head.
He's right there.
Well,
I can point to him. I want to obliterate him.
Was Zareem ever around when Zerodar was producing Black Flames?
Zareem?
No.
Mm,
No.
no.
No. Because the first time it happened was
Okay.
after Adrian, I think.
Because you were a pirate. Please never.
Yar,
Yeah.
har,
please never breathe
fiddle-dee.
again.
Yeah, because
Uninstall your lungs and never speak again.
well, do you remember your friend Fairlax?
Yeah.
Turns out
how's
he's
he doing?
here. Here.
Here?
Like in the
How?
floor.
I don't know what happened, but somehow he's trapped here.
In the floor.
Apparently,
Relax.
Floor!
I think it's like a wheel.
You know what a Tarask is?
Sounds like some kind of a drug.
Maybe.
You know, like some kind of medicine.
Yeah, you like inject it
roll
in your bones.
a
Yeah.
Arcana check.
I wonder if it's
Who?
good for possession.
Ooh.
Whoever is asking what he is from that description.
8. Like I got. See, I rolled. What was it? I rolled a 3 plus
All
an 8.
right.
Yay! I'm
Gonna-
doing great today. Look at
Gonna
that.
swing my +2 around.
I hate you.
I'm gonna.
As
You
like
rolled
you
better
say,
than
I think
her.
it's a drug. You realize, wait, Tarask, as in the big death machine of teeth.
Whoa, I want to inject one of those into me.
Who
Not
realized
actually,
it?
not
I guess.
actually.
I guess I failed
Hey.
on mine, didn't I?
Yeah, by 2.
Hardcore.
Nils,
Neil, you
Nils.
would also know the giant death machine that's resistant to magic.
Nils, I understand we both know what's going on here, but let's keep making him think it's some kind of illicit substance.
Substance!
What are you whispering?
Oh, about how high Feralax gets you.
I don't want any. Thanks.
That's
Long
fine.
story short,
It also melts your eyelids off.
we believe
I mean,
he
I'm
had
already kind of blind as it is.
we believe
Sorry,
he had
sir.
some kind of contact with another one of the brothers. The one in question here. I personally haven't heard his name. Q has been very good at keeping that silent.
Brother, as in that darkness thing we
Darkness
saw?
thing.
Ghost!
Ghost, who are you casting Gust on?
Me!
Bird on his face.
Look on his
How am I
shoulder.
gonna whisper to him if I'm on another bird?
I'd say you could come sit on me, but like,
Okay.
you just put bugs in my hair.
As
and
you guys are talking
poop
in
on
this
me.
hallway, I need you all to roll perception checks.
Why is everybody sitting on me?
Nils,
Perception,
you want
you
in?
said. 7.
Who's
12.
Winger? Oh.
Okay, so this makes sense for the people who scored over a 12.
Not me.
Oh, so
No.
only
I am
Ravon?
12 and higher.
Or
I
do
am
I
bird
count?
goat.
You all watch
Okay.
as the hallway that all the higher ups went down. You hear a loud just thud, and you turn and you watch as Valreem just gets chucked down a hallway.
Oh, fuck.
Valreem?
Where?
I don't...
Your alternate.
That's,
Where is he?
okay.
He down the hall. They basically went down the hall about 20 feet.
Here? Here?
No,
Here?
there is no map for this one, sorry.
Wow.
A different map.
Basically, they went down a 30-foot hall that continues going for another 30. They took a left down another hall. You heard a huge slam, and you watch as Valreem gets chucked into the wall. And he's not moving.
I should go check on him.
Why are we screaming? Why
Yeah,
are
I'll
we
go check on him.
Dead! Over there!
over where?
I'll just start
Pointing to
walking towards
Okay.
it.
As you guys get there, you notice that he's like
I'm a little
He's
bit
in
blind.
his
You have
armor.
to point me.
he's in his armor, his wings are not out, and he's like a good inch into the wall.
Are we all
Valor?
running
You said-
over to
you
look?
said- you
I wanna
said he
look
flew
down.
through a door?
It was like he was thrown. You guys know there was a door at the end of that hall they turned. Okay, cool.
I'm
As
gonna
you look
through the
around,
door.
you see this long feathered tail grab the doorknob, or is grabbing the doorknob from the other side and pulling the door closed as it slips back through the crack in the door as it shuts. It's shut.
The door's just gone now.
It's still there, but it's shut.
Can I open the door? Alright, I'm gonna try opening the door.
It does not move.
Hey, Bird, wanna help me open
Destroy!
the door?
He's gonna.
I'll step back from the door.
Just, at the doorknob.
You shoot at the door, it hits. You watch as that white smoke comes out from underneath the door, comes up, congests, and makes a wooden do not disturb sign on the door.
Oh.
I think they don't want to be
I'll
disturbed.
knock.
Can I check on Valreem?
Sure, roll a medicine check.
Oh boy, I'm great at those.
You're looking around, yeah, he's fine. You like throw a little water at him from a water skin, and he comes to. He's like, "Oh, what happened? Oh,
Hey Val,
Ravon, what happened? Where am?"
you're in a wall.
As like he watches, he begins to like
Kevin's here.
flex kind of, and he pulls himself out.
Are the rest of us over here at this point?
Yeah, you're all by the door.
All right.
You watch as he looks up. He sees the party. You see this like utteral sense of disgust on his face that he just like slowly brushes off.
I know, right?
Is this about me again, Raven? Is this about
No,
me?
not you this time.
Did you not go to the door? Who did not go to the door?
I'm not at the door.
I'm at the door.
Okay.
I'm at the
with
door.
Raven.
I'm at Valreen.
I'm sticking with the Raven because I don't trust him.
It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine. I'll kill him before he can ascend.
On that note, I can't just kind of wish him out of existence at this point.
No, it doesn't work on him.
Gross.
Our mother made sure of that. I tried. But so, I guess I irritated him. No.
Maybe.
Can I hear
Roll
him?
perception.
Oh, I'm not hiding it.
No.
Well, I may not be
Oh,
hiding
well.
it, but you may be shoving wax into every one of your orifices right now, including your eyes.
So,
I'm too
I
busy
guess
trying to
I
break
said
the door
something
down.
offensive to him, and he took dislike to it.
What'd you say?
To whom?
Oh, did you insult that abomination he has with him?
Which one?
The mask one. Wait, what do you mean, which one?
No, if I was going to kill that thing, I would have killed it a long time ago. It's relatively harmless as long as you don't piss it off.
Who did you
Oh.
insult?
Can
For my notes.
What?
Who did you
Gandhi,
insult?
can you take a deep breath and step 5 inches backwards?
So,
No.
he insulted Q.
Just put some bugs on her.
We're just gonna call him Q.
I like Hanukkah, if I'm being honest.
Oh,
It's the worst
cute.
possible interpretation of his name because there's literally no reason.
So, I guess I insulted him. I called him out for hiding his form behind that of human flesh. He took offense, grew his true form, and threw me out of the room with his tail.
That's gross.
Was not nice on his end either. But I have an assignment for you all. If not get
Alright.
you out of the building, but get you onto your next class. From what I understand from what he was talking about beforehand, we need scouts heading out towards the east. Apparently that's where the Black Flame and the Shadows are being sent from. You'd also know that the east is where the Brigadiers have been bombarding.
Okay.
Basically, you just know that they've been firing shots over there, but they keep hitting something, and the shots just bounce off and land somewhere else.
Force field.
So, we need to get some surveillance over there. I do have one thing of concern. About last week or so, give or take a few days, I lost contact with 2 scouts we have halfway there. They were... It was a group of brigadier men, a scouting team of 4. I would wish for you to go and find them, figure out why they're not sending reports, and if not, report back to me on what's going on.
Okay, so you lost some scouts, right?
It was just some scouts there. He'll even, if you follow me into another conference room, he'll pull out a map.
Ooh. I like maps.
Gandhi, I swear to God, I'm gonna eat your notes.
Why? Why?
I'm gonna
What's wrong?
eat your
You're gonna need
nose.
to
Why
pull
are
out
you
here.
writing?
Because I'm writing. I'm taking notes.
You're gonna have to...
What,
I take
Danny?
notes because I'm
Oh.
smart.
This is a conference room?
No, this
That's
is the
big.
map.
Oh.
I take
This
notes
is
because I'm
the-
smart and you're a bird and you don't have hands.
He goes to
I can't
explain that
zoom
you
out.
know what this area is. This is the Twisted Ridge near our southern borders, or our eastern borders, I'm sorry. Things to note, all the down area doesn't go much further down. It actually has a wasteland underneath that. It goes...
So
No.
would I recognize any of this?
Basically, if you're looking
Okay.
right here,
I
Right
love
where?
right here.
where I'm pinging. Oh, I'm on the DM layer.
You're
I
on
love
the DM layer.
right here.
Where I'm pinging,
Alrighty.
you see where the shadows begin?
Here
That's
we go.
that's the beginning of a black wasteland.
Exciting.
You guys would know that that's where a lot of the resentments locate.
Resentments.
So do you say that?
Yeah, sure.
He goes, those things that have wandered in here and lost most of their emotions except for one, and they've clung onto that singular emotion and become an abomination.
That's the part where you say yes.
Would I know about that? Like that
You would
wasn't
know about
arcane?
them.
Okay.
The Shadowfell has a interesting effect where it takes emotion away from you, and
this is why I
eventually
hate
people
this
get
place.
clingy to whatever they have left, and that need makes them go crazy, and eventually the Shadowfell converts them into something.
Okay.
Like, for instance, The Lost. For anyone who gets that reference, good for you.
Smoke monsters?
What?
Smoke monsters?
No, remember that thing that almost killed Johan?
Yeah.
Those.
I made the joke of Lost smoke
Yeah,
monsters.
I got you.
Okay, I'm gonna go into hell now.
That one TV show that went on too long and didn't have a satisfying ending.
Long story short, right here, we have a scouting outpost that has... It basically watches through most of the mountain. Keeps the resentment at bay and makes sure that our eastern neighbors don't try to come in and attack us again. Eastern neighbors are a bunch of savage Knoll tribes. Dogs.
Bad dogs.
Very bad dogs.
I bet there's an entire tribe of pug gnolls.
There is now.
Thank you.
So it's about 2 days travel outward. I would like you to head out at your earliest convenience and mainly just go and see what we're dealing with on that outer edge, and then report back to me your findings on the scouts. I'm especially giving this mission to you, Ravon.
Yes.
Of course you would. He's
By the way,
your pet.
if Purple Boy were to suffer an accident on the mission,
No, Mother and Kevin will know.
I mean, do I help him?
Mother and Kevin will know.
Well, that I didn't help him.
Your patron will know.
You're being awfully shady, stool pigeon.
You're being a little listener,
Valorant
stool
actually
person.
kind of like smacks you on the back of your head. Don't call him a stool pigeon.
He is. I'm gonna call him a stool pigeon
Chandi?
forever.
Chandi.
Hi.
Chandi.
Hi.
Remember the 5 feet thing?
Danny, have we wandered over from the door?
You guys turned around. Eventually, you saw your teammates are gone.
Come on, Chandi. Roll the con save, Chandi.
Eventually,
You're not.
you
casting
do
anything
hear
on me.
you hear one of them going, "Roll it, Chandi."
No.
That's the DM telling you to roll it.
You hear the 5-foot rule in Rovin's voice.
What the fuck?
Just wander over today.
Nitz, do you follow?
Who of me?
Okay. You guys
Yeah.
eventually get to an empty conference room with a map out, and you see them arguing.
Wait, who's right? Wait, there's 2 of me, but what?
It's just you two. Valrim disappeared.
Oh, okay. So I'll make the there are in fact bugs.
What's Nil been doing this whole time?
Ghost, where was Nil?
Fine.
Just watching and observing and not getting in the way.
So the door. He was on the
Not
door.
dealing
Ghost,
with the
you-
craziness he is stuck with.
He was at the
And I have
door.
to roll a d4, right?
Yep, pick a direction.
Where did I go? Actually,
You-
wait a second.
Yeah?
You go directly
look
into.
No,
south.
I can't use that.
You
I'm
walk
not gonna
directly
I'm
into
not gonna
Furt.
waste it. Hi, Furt.
Bugs! I'm gonna start.
Oh yeah,
Would
he's gonna
would
eat
you
'em.
like to
I'm gonna
take
eat
the
the-
bugs
yeah,
out
I'm
of
gonna-
my hair, Furt?
I'm gonna eat the bugs out of her hair.
They begin to dissipate. As you guys see,
If you'd
Does
like
he
to
have
turn back into a
poison
human
tolerance?
or an elf thingy again, I have something for you, and it involves kicking.
I don't know how to tell you this, but to cast it, I have to be in humanoid form.
All right. Can
Are
I?
you kicking him in the groin?
What are you gonna do? Walk 5 feet towards me?
She probably would charge at you and
want
just
more
drop
fucking
kick
bugs?
your groin.
Okay, so we're not doing that.
Come on, he's picking on me. I don't have a good way to fight back.
As you guys see the map in front of you, and you guys see a couple spots marked for those who weren't there.
Yep, there's marks
What
on the map.
this? What this?
That's where we have to go for our mission.
Mission?
Field trip.
Field trip!
Are the marks on the DM layer?
Furt.
No.
Furt.
Okay.
Furt.
Yeah.
Furt.
We don't
Okay.
actually see
Furt.
marks.
Furt.
Yeah.
Camping field trip.
Fire?
Fire.
Fire.
You're putting bugs in my bedroll, aren't you?
Only if you retaliate.
I'm not doing a single thing.
Then maintain 5 feet.
I just don't like bullies.
That was an ominous bitch fire. Alright, so what's up?
Your quest giver left the area, so who would like to repeat the quest for them?
I don't remember the quest. I didn't write all that down. We're looking for some scouts. I was too busy being
We have to go find scouts.
yeah, I was too
Go
busy
here,
being like
Find
enamored
scouts,
by.
find out why they're not reporting, and then report back. Or make them report back.
And wasn't there something about
And-
fire? Like the black fire stuff?
Fire?
Yeah, that stuff.
Mhm.
The black
So,
stuff that's
I would like
that's
the two
creepy
to
and
roll-
bad.
The two who were in the room roll history checks.
Okay, Danny, I'm gonna level you. My brain was dissociating. I was imagining a duck with a horse body.
Roll the history. You both
Well,
remember
I'm pretty sure
the
Dawn rolled
goals
good
were
enough.
to go check on these people who haven't called in,
Alrighty.
go to the border of your guys' territory,
Eh?
and then scout to see what's going on on the other side of that fortress, or on the other side of the border. Because something's been going down, no one's just been able to get close enough to look and report back.
Alrighty, that's what we're doing. Looking
Side
for
note,
scouts,
Dawn.
going to the edge of the territory, looking and scouting around to see what's out there, and coming back. Important. Yes. I hate you.
Duck with
That's
a
what my brain
horse
was thinking
body.
about that entire time.
I hate you.
Would it have a giraffe neck or a very stubby neck?
Okay, moving on.
I guess
So
a
do you guys leave
goose
right
neck.
away? Do you get somebody to fix up Dawn's injuries?
I would like to have.
I'm
Nitz, you
injured
had a long
too.
rest.
You had a long rest. I would like to have someone
did?
patch me up because somebody keeps putting bugs in my hair.
Dawn,
Yeah.
you say that you see a skeletal hand appear in front of you.
Hi, Kevin.
It has its hand up like a high five.
Hi, Kevin. Can I high five Kevin?
You don't see it, you just see the hand. It's in high five motion.
Can I high five the hand?
Up to you.
Roll to
High-fiving
high
the-
five.
I'm high fiving the hand. Yay!
Get all your hit points back.
Woohoo! Thank you,
Who's
Kevin.
drawn on the map?
So, you guys set out right away?
I guess so.
Why not?
Yes.
Okay.
Do we need to get anything before we go?
Up to you. Do you guys need anything? Or do you feel like you're set?
Do they have
Do
any
we have
magic
any
artifacts at that
potions?
Do you
guy's
guys go
shop?
into the
Does
shop?
anybody have any kind of healing whatsoever?
I don't.
Nope.
I've
No, I don't have
conceptualized
potions.
horse with duck head.
Actually, how much are potions even?
Here?
I'm
Let's go
broke.
into the
I don't
store.
I think I have 12 gold pieces. So you know what? I think we're good. Let's go.
Did Danny
Oh, you got 120.
Did Danny condemn my art to the
Yeah.
no one can see it dimension?
I haven't
I can
touched
see
it.
it.
No, I can see it.
Horse with duck head.
I said who's drawn on the map.
Horse,
I don't like that.
duck head.
Okay,
Danny,
go in
I'll
the
go
shop.
inside the shop.
So things you notice.
Yeah.
There are fancy looking clothes here, like modern day t-shirts, suits. There's just, it looks like a clothing store from our era.
Does the suit do anything
You notice
fancy?
that the guy comes over. You're looking at one. The guy comes over. He grabs a ring off the mannequin, and you watch as he takes it off. The suit turns into leather armor. He puts it back on. It turns back to that suit. He pulls out a knife, stabs it, takes it out, takes the ring off. You see the stab wound on the armor, but when he puts the ring back on once again, and not on the suit.
Interested. So it's like an illusion of clothing, something?
Yeah, it's fancy on the go.
How much is it?
We're selling them for about 100-ish gold.
I'll take
As
it.
he hands you off this one. What color would you like? Would you like the inner shirt? We only have black suits, but then we have an inner shirt. Hands you a
Green.
black suit, a ring with a black suit, and a green ring.
Sweet. I'm assuming
No.
I don't have to attune to
It
it
is
since it's
working on
working on mannequins, right?
Other things you notice, there are
I'm gonna
weapons.
put it on.
You notice things like pistols. You notice stuff like some potions that have like sparks glowing inside of a glass jar. You notice a few different healing potions. You notice interesting things.
All this stuff here, and Jemima can't get her little grubby hands on all the clothes.
I'm just gonna put it in my treasure list
Okay.
as tuxedo ring.
I mean, do you put the ring on?
So you,
It instantly turns to
Yeah.
that suit.
I'm gonna keep it on. So my armor and stuff doesn't change. It's just
Ghost,
looks,
Why
right?
is Ghost using tentacles?
Mm-hmm.
what are you doing?
What? Oh
What's
shit! I didn't mean to actually click those spells. I was looking to see what spell components I needed for stuff. So
Oh,
to make a shopping list.
Ghost
okay.
hentai is a poor worker.
So you
Yeah.
said there were weapons and stuff. So the pistols.
You see these
and...
pistols that are
Hmm.
like an upgraded version of the ones that James used. What you see is it's kind of like a revolver, except for when you pull it, like the guy comes down, he pulls it down, you see a cartridge that he pulls out a cartridge, it's a spinning cartridge, holds about 8 shots, and you notice he pulls something else out that has a crystal tube in the back where the hammer is. He goes to explain,
what is this?
This is the power source where it builds pressure. Or I guess no, it wasn't in the hammer. It's in the handle. So he twists something,
So-
the handle comes out. You see there's a large crystal. This all locks in. It pressurizes. It builds up pressure. And then it fires things a little bit harder than a crossbow can.
So it fires bullets still, but
Long story short, it's an airsoft gun, but
Okay.
souped up.
yeah, okay.
Souped up to the point where it shoots like harder than a crossbow can.
Well, I can't use those, so
Yeah,
it's
they're.
interesting though.
We had them in prototype for a while, but now they're.
How out of curiosity, how much would one of those cost?
Right now, the boss is the one who sets those prices. I think he set the smaller models at 400. The
gun
weapon itself is 400 gold.
I'm tempted to buy it and hold on to it. Because I have enough. How much are the bullets and
Cartridges
stuff?
are 75 gold for a pack of 12 rounds. So that's 12 packs or 12 rounds that have 8 shots each. And the issue is the crystal. The crystal is about 300 gold itself. No, I mean actually no. The
So,
crystal is 250 for recharges.
Okay, so it's
No,
not
if you buy it,
charged
it's
if I
charged.
buy
It fires off a certain amount of shots, but if you say natural 1, it has a chance of decharging.
All right, I'll buy the gun. And what is it? 12 rounds, you said?
It comes with 2. It comes with
Well, no, the extra. You
75
said 75
for an
how
additional
much?
12.
Okay, I'll do that.
He does
So-
explain for future reference, if you bring the cartridges back, the ammo itself is only like 25. But you need one of us to reload it.
Okay. I'm gonna throw this in my treasures,
Okay.
and you can just add it to my sheet in my inventory later. Crystal gun plus how many cartridges
You have
total? Because
14
you said it comes
you have
with what,
14
2?
mags.
Mags. Okay. That'll be in. It's in my
So-
bag of holding for now. What is going on? I have my character sheet on.
So moving on, there are potions here. Is anyone interested in potions?
I have 12 gold. I can't afford a potion.
I have no gold.
How much
They
are the
are
potions,
25
Danny?
gold.
Okay, well, there is my
Alright,
shopping list.
Ghost,
So the first 4 items are important, and then everything else is.
you have anything that doesn't have a gold cost? You just throw 50 gold to the void and Amazon Prime brings you it.
My onion.
Yeah,
my
you already have all
onion
that stuff.
winged duck
Okay, I
was
wasn't sure if
fine.
the giant octopus tentacle or anything like that would be expensive. So
Why does Dawn get to? What is,
I
I'm having
didn't
a
put
seizure.
that there.
I'm having a seizure.
Danny, remove
All right.
that.
Bark, 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 bark,
Give me-
bark,
give me-
bark, bark.
I'm gonna buy 4 potions,
and give
Danny.
me 2 potions. What are
Okay.
these ones?
They are 2d8 plus 4.
Danny, you put that on the wrong layer.
What are they called?
Healing
just so I
potion
know.
plus. So yeah, I can't bring it back. I tried
my
to bring
bo-
it back and it
My
won't let
boy.
me. I can't
Remove
bring
the
back the
horse
boy.
bark.
Okay.
I didn't
healing
do anything else
potion
and it
plus.
deleted.
I can't select the text. Delete it.
Hmm.
All of it.
Um.
Crit, don't be a problem.
I guess. How do I like?
He's a broken young lion. It's really sad.
Okay, moving on.
All right, I just put 4
God,
healing
'cause we're
potion plus.
spending
You just
all
tell
our
me what
time
I
on
need to
stupid
roll on it.
things.
Okay, you guys set out.
Yep. Off
Okay,
Oh,
into the
yeah.
void.
It's
I
about
spent
a
a lot
day
of
and a
money.
half travel to get to the spot where they were last seen, or to the scouts. If you
Yeah.
guys even want to
Okay.
do the scouts, that's optional.
I want to do the scouts. Let's try to find the scouts.
What? Look for the scouts,
Yep. So
right? Okay,
you
yeah.
guys eventually keep going. It gets kind of late. You guys do have the option to continue trekking, or you could stop for the night.
I mean, we should
Keep
probably
going.
stop for the night.
I
I
can't.
can see in the dark.
I can as well.
Well, goody for you. I'm human.
Should have taken the invocation.
Fight me.
I've left an Easter egg.
Danny, I need you to roll a bite attack on her next time.
I've left an Easter egg on the map.
But yeah, crit.
Mr. Valreem, sir, your stool pigeon
Down on the
has
very
dropped an egg
bottom.
on the map.
Hey, you can never delete butts. You can never
Alright.
delete butts.
All right. Well, and so are we rested
Rest.
or
Rest.
Just rest.
It's a multiple days trip, anyways.
okay?
Wait, why'd you put my words over there? What are you doing to them?
They will never find this.
I'm putting it by the map logo.
The story thing.
And before anyone asks,
Okay.
I purchased this
So we're
legally.
rested, Danny.
Okay.
I love how he said it. I know he did. I know he did. He's fine, but I love how he said it.
I mean, it's a legitimate claim for
Yeah.
map resources.
Yeah. Basically, I paid
Okay,
for
so-
a once-a-month subscription to a module, and the people who did them came to like a couple conventions I go to, and they're the ones who said that, yeah, it's perfectly fine to use them for campaigns. So, haha.
Did you guys know that you can fucking draw in transparent?
Yeah,
What does that do?
nothing. Move on.
Anyway, let's
Okay.
move on. Let's move on.
Anyways,
So you guys
Sweet.
wake up. You guys are about half a day's travel from the scouts.
Let's go.
start going. I just realized I do have a
Yeah.
camping kit.
I just realized
Oh.
I don't have to lead the way anymore.
So, how do you guys wish to approach
I'm probably the
this as you guys are
tankiest
getting
out of all
closer?
of us.
Where are we at?
You guys
Bird
are
from the top
about
of the bottom of the
maybe
map.
I scout by being bird.
you guys are about maybe a mile and a half away.
I scout by be bird.
Actually, I'll say 3 miles away.
I scout.
Yes, you
Are
on
we
this
on
map.
this map, Danny, or
You guys are.
do you want to just
Yeah,
use a
I'll put you guys
token
on.
to?
You guys are about here.
Bird.
Bird is the word.
I scout by be bird.
Okay.
I'll send my pseudo dragon with him.
Okay. Are you guys scouting ahead further, or?
Yes.
Okay. I would like you both to roll perception checks.
Hold on.
We don't have
Also-
Dawn to
No, we
reroll nat ones
don't.
anymore, by the way.
Have fun with those.
Okay.
The same goes
you
for you,
used your
though,
own
too,
senses for
Dawn.
that, but
Oh, well.
as you're moving forward, you begin to look through your eyes. You see something. You see a small wooden structure about where
Okay.
they said the scouts would be hiding. And
Ghost.
you see
I'm using my wish
That's
to
a
wish
good
ghost
one.
out of existence.
You'll
you
have
see damage. Like the door's been broken into. You see it's in splinters. The windows around it are broken into shards. And you see blood pooling around the door itself. Pouring down
Oh,
towards the
fuck.
slope. You also begin to feel like it's you hear like a buzzing noise. It's nothing loud, like you wouldn't discern it as a creature. It's just it feels like it got louder for some reason. What do you do, Sky?
What does Bird shout?
So the birds are scouting probably a mile ahead of everyone else.
So I saw it, right?
Yeah, you're basically at range for how far you can see.
Okay.
So they're about 3 miles. You guys are about 2 miles away.
Through the pseudo dragon, I will tell Ravon to look at the shack thing.
Roll another perception check.
Oh boy, here I go percepting again.
You're looking around. It's like I can't see it.
What does it look like?
What?
Mr. Sniper.
Hmm.
What?
Bridges?
Fire!
look-
Blood!
You're looking around. It's just like you can't spot where it would be. Like
Oh,
you're
fuck.
looking on top of the ridge. Not you're just looking in the wrong area.
How far are we from it?
2 miles.
Ooh.
Might want to return.
Go back!
Back!
Do I need to capture a
Revern,
cricket
what do you
outside?
do?
Hello.
I
Or Revan.
thought you said we're going back.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys return to the group?
Yeah.
As your pseudo dragon curls up around your neck. And you see it like it's shaking.
Oh, it's cold? Or
No, like
spooked?
it's spooked.
Oh. I'll just tuck him up in my feathers.
Guy became Pip.
Aww.
The roles have reversed.
Nobody noticed my joke.
Fert, you have the floor.
Woodchuck! Blood! Death! Fire!
Well, that sounds promising.
What?
Succinctly said, let's go.
All right. Well, yeah.
Okay. As you guys get to the mile-long bridge,
I'll cross it. I've got wings. I could save myself.
Are we
Okay.
sure this thing is safe?
Probably.
does Fert just begin waddling across?
Yeah?
You watch as Fert just like he's waddling along. He has no problems.
Oh, he's a bird.
It's a wide bridge, by the way.
Does
It's
he
a-
look like he can fly?
It's
Well,
about 25 feet wide.
Kenku have hollow bones, like a bird. They can't
Kenku
fly,
can't fly.
but they have hollow bones like a bird, so they weigh less.
Imagine having to walk, and I'm gonna fly across.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I'm going to be very cautious about walking across this bridge. It doesn't look safe.
Okay.
And
So
I'll
then if
just
that's the case,
sigh
roll
and
survival.
start walking across.
Survival.
You make it.
Well, at
it
least
takes
your
you guys
roll's
about
good.
30 minutes to get through this mile-long trek. I guess I would like everyone to roll perception check again, except for Sky.
Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Oh, boy.
Sky, you do need to roll again.
As me?
Yeah.
Old man has best perception out of us. He literally has a +4 compared to
As you
everyone
guys get
else.
to the edge of this peninsula, where you can see
A
around the
half
corner
elf.
where it should be, you look and you do see a wooden structure, but it's perfectly fine. The door looks to be sealed up perfectly. There's no broken glass, no fire.
I'll go up to it.
Okay.
I apparently can't see that there's even anything around us. I rolled a 1.
Also, Nil, with that, you also notice that it feels like your ears are ringing. Which is
I
weird.
have no idea what that signifies for being for an elf, so yeah.
Oh, you're gonna die in 20 days.
Jinkies.
That's my line.
So you guys continue? Hey, you guys
Yeah.
you keep walking along. It looks like it rained a little bit ago, so there's some puddles of water around. And you guys get to the door, and
What?
it's perfectly. It looks just as good as when you guys were further back.
And what about the bird? Would he
Sky,
be freaking
strangely
out?
enough, this is not what it looked like for you.
Bert, didn't you say that there was something wrong?
Blood! I'm gonna open the door to the building.
Hang on.
Fuck.
Fert said there was something funny going on. Like, it looked weird. And it doesn't look weird here. But let's see if I can get this. I'd like to try something.
Okay.
Hi,
Okay.
Danny.
You're casting Detect Magic?
I can cast it at will.
Okay. Okay, let me look at something.
Did I just make things harder?
I don't know. Let me.
Ferd is just an archdevil or whatever. What it?
Yeah, it's obvious.
Just
You don't
bust
see
the
anything.
door down.
Well, dang. It was worth a shot. I trust the Archduke more than I trust the.
It is
the school
concentration
pigeon.
up to.
Yeah.
It's concentration up to 10
Yep.
minutes. So if there is something,
Nobody
I'm
bumped
gonna
me.
go
Um,
in.
I would like each of you to roll d20s for me.
Oh, that's exciting.
D20,
D20.
13.
13.
Okay.
God damn,
Now-
my rolls are on fire tonight.
Okay. Thank you.
My
So
rolls are
You
trash.
begin to open the door.
Yeah.
And you guys find this room.
We're coming in from the left.
Hmm. I see treasure chests. I'm assuming, yeah. That's the only door in the area.
For Roven, this looks like one of your guys' normal like hold up hideout watches areas. Bunkers. This all looks pretty standard. Nothing.
Do we see
No
anyone
one.
here, though? Then that's definitely not normal.
Hmm.
Let's see.
I'll put you guys all in by the door here.
Anyone?
And Nitz, where's Nitz?
Hiding.
Fuck is Nitz?
Hey, there I am.
So you guys are all going to be starting out by the door here.
I'd definitely be in the front because
It's like that, guys.
Fine.
Sounds like a plan.
So, you guys have found your scene. What would you like to do?
I'm looking at these papers over here.
Investigate.
Like investigating around and seeing if there's like any like
Is
notes or
this-
something or
what is this
doing?
what might have happened.
Roll an investigation. As you
For who,
find
both
this
of us?
weird desk made out of iron.
Is that
woo.
So are you looking at the same thing Ferd is? And Dawn, you can
This
you
weird
can roll
table
one as
thing,
well.
yeah.
alrighty?
Wow.
So we'll get back to you. What you guys find is it's a cast iron table on like iron legs. You look around, you look underneath it, you find a sigil, which looks like it's meant to heat up the entire desk.
It's a stove.
Like you touch it, or
Like it looks like it's a cast iron oven or stove.
Yeah.
You do
Oh,
notice that
okay.
there's like scuffed, burnt grease on it or something. Like something was cooked a little too long. No.
was Zeradar here?
Is anyone else gonna roll anything, or is it just them and Chandi?
I'm gonna investigate the table, see if it's one of those situations where the food is still like half eaten, sitting on the table.
No.
Dang, look at all of us rolling well.
No. You notice that all the cups are. With that, you notice that the cups seem to have a less use the further down the road you go. Like this one here is the most used, followed by this one, and this one. So it looks like one person was using the cave for a longer period of time than the others.
Hmm.
Is there anything going on by these beds?
They just look like sleeping quarters. Crit, are you gonna do anything?
Oh, what's
So you're looking
going on with
around.
Dawn?
Normal notes and such. You do find what looks to be a report. Do you want to read it right now, or
I'll read it. If
Okay,
it's
Dawn?
important, I'll pick it up and take it back with us.
while everyone else is reading, I'm going to give just you access.
Ooh.
If you feel like reading it for everyone else, then I will reveal it.
Alrighty.
Is there anything in these boxes?
I'm gonna be looking
You
at these
find
shelves
sets
here,
of
too.
clothing. What look to be a female, and then one set of female clothing, and then 3 sets of male.
Okay.
Just
Anything
look to
on
be
these
ingredients
shelves,
and
Danny?
pickled rations.
Okay.
Did any of us grab any rations when we
Then
were
I will
leaving?
go check out the table. I've had rations.
And you come over, you see Chandi's reading some notes.
I'd ask what she found.
I'll share it.
You'll share?
Yeah, I'll share.
You find this note. If
There's
someone
some
would like to read.
Dawn can read it.
I didn't get it.
I didn't get a note.
I can.
Is it in our
can read
list
it.
or I'll repost?
The date of this letter matches the date that Valrim said the report stopped coming in. It's been almost 5 weeks since you sent me alone on the stupid surveillance assignment. I have no idea why you sent me alone with the supplies for 4 people and personnel. This is a waste of resources, don't you think? That's fun. Adding further concern, a raven familiar has been here off and on, looking dazed and confused, always regaining a weird composure and scene of urgency, taking off and returning the same day after the same state it arrived in, and returning the day after in the same state it arrived in. I don't understand if this is to be some kind of prank or if you're looking out for me. Either way, we'll be talking when I return in 5 days, and I will have some complaints. A raven familiar.
Bird?
I was taking a nap. What's up? No, that was
Bird.
actually me, not character.
Why are
literally
you
me, I
mentioned
fell
in this
asleep.
note?
Nice.
Oh, nice! You fell asleep while I was talking. Thank
Well,
you.
You're mentioned in the note,
There was a
or
raven
at least a
familiar
raven
Okay,
mentioned
familiar
in a
is.
note.
I'm gonna point out the fact that just because I have a raven familiar doesn't mean literally everyone else in the same pact as me doesn't.
I'm just.
Yeah, but you would be the one with most knowledge here, so we'd be asking you
I'm
about
just
it.
a little bit concerned. Somebody obviously is from part of your group that was here.
I mean, they definitely murdered that guy.
Which guy?
The guy in the note?
Danny,
He's
Hi.
Well,
definitely
I'm gonna send my pseudo dragon outside
should I
and
be
have
worried
it
about
look
you,
around,
Bird?
Probably
Okay.
not.
like around the building,
I don't
and
trust you.
Do you want some
Do we,
bugs? Back the fuck up.
No,
Can I give him
I mean,
bugs?
Is
Sure.
there anything on these shelves over here?
it's just books. What look to be books and more reports.
Anything interesting on these shelves?
Okay, so
Books and
Said-
reports.
You said books.
Okay.
Danny, she's a book
Are-
You
nerd.
said books.
Are you gonna go through reports?
I might as well look through the reports.
It is basically these are copies of the reports that were sent to Valrim at the beginning. First one you find is from 5 weeks ago, where it would be 6 weeks by now, where it mentions it looks to be the same handwriting as the first one.
Mhm.
Myself, one oath or one pact of it basically states that him and 3 others arrived here 6 weeks ago to do a recon of the Knoll lands and watch what's going on with the shadows. We had feared that they were coming from the east, and we were sent here to observe and report back on our findings.
The last letter said that he was there all on his own, and he didn't know why he had other supplies
Right.
and so on.
What?
Stay awake.
Oh, wait.
And these ones say that there are other people that were sent with him. Somebody's been messing with his head.
Are you just
Somebody
gonna,
must-
Craig, are you just gonna stay there and
What?
keep guard?
What? Am I missing
you-
something? I'm just right here.
What are
do
you doing
want me
right
to do?
now?
Want me to roll investigation? Here, shazingle.
Just you're being quiet and sitting in a single spot.
I'm waiting.
Wanna
I
make sure
shoot things.
Okay.
Is there anything
More
in these
preserved
boxes,
stuff.
by the way, Danny?
Did my pseudo dragon see anything
Roll a perception check.
with it?
Yeah.
It seems like
Well, natural 1.
It has advantage.
Oh.
It has keen sentence. It has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight, hearing, or smell.
Cool.
you're so
You are
lucky.
As
so
like you sent
lucky.
it back to scout, it comes back. It's shaking again.
Outside!
It's like as it whispers something into your ear.
Oh yeah?
What? Well,
Daddy issues.
Okay.
Actually, no, it doesn't whisper anything in your ear. You just watch as it's like curled up and it's scared. And then you watch as it slowly regains its composure and looks to you for orders.
so he said outside, right?
Do you
Yeah.
stay outside again?
Go outside. Let's go. Come on, bitches. Let's go.
Outside! Memory!
You-
Gone!
You look as it looks at you. It jumps off and it goes and flies out again and does another circle.
I'm gonna
I'm just
poke
gonna
my head
walk
outside.
Sky, roll a perception check.
Keep making me open the thing.
Are you guys just all going outside to look for perceptions?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
Should I make one too, as Fert?
Yes.
3.
Or do you want to use your senses through the pseudo dragon?
I'll use the pseudo dragon, because that's higher than 3.
Okay.
Even if it was a normal.
As all you're
Unfortunately,
looking,
my eyes
you
are
watch as it
very bad.
eventually reaches a point about 2 miles up. It's looking down, watching everything. You watch as it like freezes for a second, and then begins to dart back down.
Would
And
I
then
know
it-
what it saw?
So did see.
As it comes back, you try to ask. It's like, "What are you talking about?"
Well, Ravon rolled a 19.
Yeah, you see the pseudo dragon freeze in the air and then rush back scared.
Okay.
Well, I'll fly up then. I can fly.
Okay.
I
So,
wanna look
are you going up
around, I
to the
guess,
exact
so would I
point
roll
where it
another?
was? Roll a
Yeah, I'll
perception
aim
check.
for there. 14.
As
Exactly
you're
what
looking
it
around,
rolled.
so I'm just going to whisper this to you quickly.
Someone talk. It's so quiet.
Yeah. Birdseed.
Wait, Ghost is doing it
No,
too.
he's not.
Nitz, as it looks at you, you watch as its jaw drops down
I feel dizzy.
and it's kind of bobbing back and forward. What do you do?
Okay. What do you mean
It's
by
basically
bobbing?
just sitting there and it's moving back and forward like a snake's.
About
2
how far
miles.
away is it?
You're
I'll
flying
fly
towards it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But Danny,
Hi.
the pseudo dragon, is it back to being like
Yeah, the second it came back to you, it's like it took a minute. And it's like, what's going on?
Okay, I'm gonna send him after Zareem, but I'm gonna use my senses through him.
Okay,
I'm going with as well.
roll perception checks.
Fuck yeah. I mean, I'm following him. I'm not as per se looking.
So, no, I don't want Nitz. Guy. And then you also see as it
Oh.
begins bobbing back and forward,
Oh.
and with a jaw dropped farther down than it should.
Okay.
You
As
also see that it has teeth way too big for its own mouth.
As Furt, I will say, spooky shit!
Nope. The second you go back, the second that
Spooky
you
shit.
link back in, you're like, what are we doing?
Huh? What?
Like, what was it? What was I doing?
Where? Fire?
What happened?
What?
Bird?
What happened with the familiar?
As the second that you watch, you see the second that it, like, the second that he lets go, it like snaps out, freezes, and then flies back to Furt. Crit, with your perception check, you watched as the pseudo dragon froze in front of you, and then started flying directly back towards the cave entrance.
Okay. I'm following Nitz.
Okay. I would like for you to roll once again a perception check. Damn.
Do you think there's a god, Danny?
I'm
'Cause
gonna
I'm
give you
living
advantage.
proof that there isn't.
I'm gonna give you advantage since you've been looking.
Okay.
He's
So-
gonna whisper you it.
What the f-
Yeah.
Don't say
Yeah.
what it is. You don't say what it is.
Question.
Hi.
Would I piece together that there is some kind of memory effect with this? Because all the time, Furt's
Roll an
familiar
Arcana.
seems to have seen it, but then can't tell him.
You guys didn't see Furt's reaction.
Well, you're not
What?
back
I
with
did when I was
Furt.
on the ground.
You would know from how the pseudo drag was acting, something's up.
Question: how far from the
I was
ground?
gonna say Nil would probably also start to suspect things
2
that like
miles.
it keeps coming back to
I'm
report
too
nothing.
what?
It's
no,
2
how far
miles
am
from
I
us,
from the
and
ground?
I'm flying to it.
Oh, you're maybe a mile off the ground.
I'm a fucking what? Okay. Hmm.
I already
you
started flying to
continuing
it,
towards
so...
it?
Yeah. I don't know what it is. I want to find out.
Okay. The second you get within a certain range of it, you begin to feel as if your head is. You hear like this loud static noise, and it's making you like.
Slenderman, is that you?
Great. Are you going to continue to follow?
I'm gonna test something real quick. I'm gonna look away from it.
Okay. You look away and you're like, "What was I doing?"
Then I would naturally look to Nitz because I'm still trying to follow him.
Okay.
Because that is independent of me seeing that creepy thing.
You don't see anything,
Hey.
but you also
fuck?
don't. You don't remember what you were doing. Like,
What the fuck?
what are you doing?
How far from it am I now,
Depends. How close are you willing to get to this thing?
Danny?
How
pretty damn
close?
close. I'd say probably within at least
Okay.
half a mile.
You get close. It's like your head is pounding, and then you hear Rovan yelling, "What are you doing?"
I'm gonna point to it.
Okay.
Do I make a perception check?
No. There's nothing in front of him. Nitz, roll a d20 for me.
It eats your finger.
Two.
Alrighty then. Good to know.
Finger consume.
Nitz, like, your hands are at your side at this point, and they're like, your right hand is like scratching your leg. Like you're beginning to have like jitters.
But if I
That
look
is
away...
metagaming. Stop metagaming.
What?
Crit literally was just doing it!
Your character didn't see that.
No, but I saw all the reactions of everyone else.
Yes, but I had crit roll for it.
But,
And then he still consciously made the
okay,
choice.
well...
I was testing, and now I don't
What
remember
would I
that I was doing
roll?
a test.
What would I be rolling, then? To see what
Well,
I would do?
Without knowing anything, what would Zareem do?
I'd want to try and find out what the
Okay,
hell this thing is.
You're within half a mile.
Go lick it.
Can I
You
see
can
it better?
see it. It's as you get closer, you realize that it also has these little T-Rex arms.
So,
Yeah.
Ravon shouted to me, right? Am I able to shout what I see?
Yes.
Alright, then I'm going to shout what I see. A giant white thing with T-Rex arms.
Okay.
Sounds gross.
So you're within half a mile. You watch as it begins to move towards you.
How fast is it moving at me?
It's licking you.
Basically, you're within half a mile. You watch as the head begins to move like 60 feet towards you.
Danny, you know how big half a mile is, right?
It's just it's coming towards you.
So I can pretty much see like
Yeah,
the full
it's
size
all
of the
perception
thing,
check.
right? Okay. I'm
This
not
is
good
my
at these.
sleep paralysis demon.
Yeah.
His name is Gerard.
Well, I rolled a good perception.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna whisper me something new.
Man, I don't enjoy the Silent Hill treatment.
So, you see that as it's just appearing.
Is that
You
from
see that? It's coming
me,
out of the ground.
or the distance you put
From
it,
you,
where
you.
is it? The distance? Okay.
You see
I
that there's
kinda
blood
wanna
on this one.
I kind of want to attack it. That's the thing. Wait a second.
This is great. I've been looking forward to
Okay.
this.
I actually.
So what's everyone else doing at the camp?
Being confused.
I can't see worth crap, apparently.
I also feel like Danny doesn't know how big a mile is.
Yeah.
It is quite a distance to
Hang on a
split
second.
the party.
Yeah,
I
right?
know, it's great.
Imagine flying a mile straight up.
Well, there was
I think
also
that's
like
cruising altitude.
it was half a mile to the ground.
Actually, no, that's 3 miles.
Hi.
So, Danny, am I allowed
Sure.
to cast a spell at this thing? I'm going
Cool, what
to
are you
use my
casting?
staff. Let me just make sure this is a staff spell because I haven't played Zareem in forever.
Just
And
as a
make sure it
reference.
has a 2,000-foot
As a
range.
reference.
Yes, it is. All right.
From surface to space, there's 62 miles.
Oh. Okay.
Is it within 90 feet of you?
No. Yeah, it is.
You said you flew
Yes.
to a half a mile. That's 2,000 feet.
It's a different. I'm casting
Okay,
at what
so
he
it needs to
whispered
make a
me.
wisdom save. Oh dear God.
5 charges.
What's your DC?
I'm pretty sure it's like 17,
Okay.
16.
So, you cast the spell, and you watch as both stop in their tracks. And then
Oh.
you begin to feel as if the ringing in your head stops. And then, Crit, you can see the thing again, and now there's 2.
Oh god, that ugly thing's back!
No, you were like, what the hell is this? This is the first time I've
Oh.
seen this.
Oh.
Whatever it did to you, you never saw it before.
Gross. Hey, do you guys see that? I scream over a mile distance.
I can't hear you. You're screaming a mile away.
Even my elven ears cannot hear that far away.
Roll perception.
For whom?
Nitz, or Ghost.
Oh.
Even
Okay.
my elven
What's
ears
that?
Millstar
cannot
has
hear
gone
you
down.
that
Oh
far
shit!
away.
Oh
Or-
shit! Okay, so
What?
something happens in the room.
Oh no.
As all of a sudden, you see what you originally saw with everything being broken and torn apart. You see blood spatters everywhere in this room. But you see
So-
no bodies.
So I remember what I originally saw?
No.
You just.
No.
Am I the only
I
one
re-
who sees
Well, you would
this,
remember
or-
what you Everyone would see it. The room has, because of what I did, the room has done that.
Danny,
Gone.
do I still
to
remember
what Sky saw before.
what I saw before?
No.
Okay.
Wait, why not? You said he didn't forget it before.
Yeah, it wasn't the.
Yeah.
He means the blood and stuff when he
Yeah.
first used the scouting.
I'm assuming because we keep having our
Like-
memories reset.
Like when I first saw the building with the blood and everything.
Yeah. You
So
begin
I
to
still
see
remember that.
there's dried blood leading out of the room
And into the sky.
and down the cliff.
I was pretty close.
Oh.
Oh.
Back into the way you can see it clearly goes down the hill. You're kind of squinting at the end there as you watch as it hits that black waste at the bottom and disappears.
Well, I found
What?
my nightmares for the rest of the year.
This room is covered in blood. Do you also look? Are you still looking at the books and everything?
I kind of was, yeah.
As
Yeah.
you turn one over, you notice that it says it's staring at us in the sleep.
Oh, this is literally nightmare fuel.
You guys begin to turn. You see like written on the walls. Oh God, it's eating him. Or you see like it's a bunch of horror messages like, this isn't real. No, it's like a man going crazy in here.
So the note that Shandi has, does it still
Yes.
say the same thing?
It ate him?
So I'm kind of
Crit,
just stuck in the
roll
air
perception check.
holding these
To
things.
find out what this thing is before we can fight it.
Even with that,
I
you
see.
recognize this. You look at it, and you realize that the second head that just appeared kind of looks like a brigadier man, you know.
I really want to see a picture of what this is.
Why would you breathe those words
Oh yeah,
out of your
only
mouth?
the funny
Dawn.
thing is,
Is this what you're gonna ask me to draw? Because I don't do
Yeah.
monsters good. I really
Yeah.
don't do monsters good.
so I do believe Danny just admitted there's
No,
two of
Nitz,
them.
you casted the spell, and it affected both.
Yeah, but I mean that there's two of the head things we've seen.
I still don't know what everyone's seen because I haven't been able to see it.
You haven't seen it once. You just watched
Oh,
it like
it's terrifying.
So Ravon can probably return and tell them what he's
Yeah.
seen now, right?
I wouldn't know that.
I mean, you've seen it now, and your memories are still intact.
What would Ravon do in this situation? That's
I'm
the
more than
question.
600 feet out. I know that face.
So, just as a reference for everyone who's in the Discord for later,
Discord?
for our group chat.
Oh.
He's
What?
Huh.
Did he leave?
Hi.
Oh, that's
no, he's
gross.
What? Oh.
Oh, it's linked in
He
Discord,
linked
so
it
you
in.
can't see it in game for the video.
Why are you like that, Danny?
Because
Oh
Is that because it's
no.
not official art?
possibly.
It kind of looks like that one enemy in the well from Legend of Zelda Ocarina
Oh,
of Time,
the dead hand.
where it would grab you with the hands. Yeah.
Mm.
That thing is disgusting.
I'm going down. Fuck this. Let
A room full
dumb,
of nightmares.
let dumb angel hold in place. Talk people now. Yes.
I can hold it in place for
Good luck.
And that-
a minute. So
The minute has passed. As are you turned away from the
Just tuck
creature?
your wings in and drop like a stone.
Are you turned away from the creature?
No, I like Dawn's idea. If I keep eye contact and I fall.
Okay.
that's
As
actually not a
all of
bad
you
idea because you can
begin-
speak about it.
It's like that ring picks up again, and the room changes back.
Spooky magic!
You watch as all the notes on the books have disappeared.
Okay, Danny. Here's
Do we
my
still
plan.
remember that we saw the notes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Danny, here's my plan.
Okay.
I'm maintaining eye contact. I'm going to drop until I'm 600 feet off the ground.
Okay.
Wait,
Here-
shit. I'm still a bird though. Can I cast magic while a bird?
I was letting you cast Eldritch Blast. That's it.
Cool. That's what I need to do. Can I cast Eldritch Blast while keeping my eyes on it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw it with the impact craters.
Wait, what?
So while maintaining eye contact or looking at it,
On the
I'm going
dead
to
soil,
drop
you're gonna.
what?
Oh, you're gonna draw it on the dead soil or the stone?
The ground
Okay.
with Eldritch Blast impacts.
Okay. Roll a performance check.
Performance?
Performance.
I mean,
Okay,
that makes
I'm
sense.
surprisingly okay at those.
Okay. You managed to get a decent description of it.
17.
Spooky!
Hmm.
Dual
So-
pigeon, is that what's up there?
Yeah, it sure is.
Do I
Did
know
you go
what
back
this
to
thing
the
is?
Did you go back to the friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
How
I know
else
what
would I-
this thing is?
No.
How else would I get within 600
You have
feet?
never seen anything like that.
Alrighty. Like, I was all set to roll like an Arcana check or whatever, and nope.
Crit?
Hey, so one of those heads is a brigadier person
Crit? So are you in front of there?
in front of what?
Are you in front of like where the cave is?
Yeah, 600 feet off the ground.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh fuck! Did I lose eyesight with it?
No. No, as you're keeping an eye. So I'm gonna say you're about 70 feet away, okay?
Away from what?
From the cliff.
Okay.
As like you're slowly glancing, you see a cave with another head in it, just looking at you with its mouth open.
Guys, there's another one!
Huh.
It's a what?
That also looks like a brigadier you remember.
I'm gonna point at the cave.
Do I have
And
to
I'm gonna
roll
tell
to...
It's slowly moving out towards you.
Hey guys,
Do I have to roll
It's
to see
moving
it?
towards you.
do you see that?
I
As
don't
Do they
know.
all
Do
get the
I see
static?
it?
as you guys begin to see this large, white, pale neck with a deformed head with jagged teeth, or not even jagged teeth, they look human teeth, bigger than their own mouth. As it's like slowly moving out, and you begin to see these tiny little T-Rex arms. And you watch as it's doing this back and forward moment as you begin to hear this loud static in your head. What are you doing, Crit?
What the fuck?
Is crying an option?
Crit, roll a d20 for me. Cool. Good to know. Are you just like shooting it?
I have one job, that's shoot good.
Okay. You just like open your beak, caw. I'll let you say you aim for the face. You hit it dead on. And it like reels for a second
It also
17?
moves
Is it
10 feet,
15?
fucker.
as it's like pushed deeper into the cave.
And is now 10 feet slower.
Cool. Are you running?
No.
Okay.
Caca.
That hits.
10 feet slower.
Nitz, you were watching as the two that are in front of you begin to seep into
10
the
feet
ground.
back.
They're
being
pulling
pushed back
themselves
10
into
feet
the
about?
ground. As you watch as they
Okay.
get to the bottom of the surface and they begin to like disappear into the earth.
Huh.
So that's the second shot. Just
That's my turn.
okay.
I'm assuming we have turns.
I mean, kinda. There's
Oh,
really
we
no.
don't?
There's not really combat here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, 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 hey,
all right,
hey,
all
hey,
right.
hey, hey.
You said there wasn't turns.
Well,
I'm not stopping.
Nitz, you lose sight of both of them. And suddenly you're like,
Okay.
what was I doing?
Danny, I do one thing extremely well, and that is scorched fucking earth.
Okay. You turn around, you see a bunch of little flashes coming back from where you know you came from with your friends, and you're wondering, why am I alone?
Alright, I'm gonna
Okay.
head back then, I
As
guess.
you're moving closer, you begin to see the bird firing off blasts towards the cave. By the way,
Okay,
the
can I
second that
see
it was pushed
inside the
back
cave?
into the cave, you all were like, what were we looking at? No, only the
Even the
bird has
bird?
kept an eye on it. Only Reuven has kept an eye on it.
Well, dang.
Someone just used me as a gun. I've got a handle with my toes.
So we can assume that he's
Yeah,
doing
you
it
see
for
him
a
just
reason.
rapidly firing off shots. Which I will allow you now to roll another 2 attacks.
Do you want to just use the first two?
So there's that.
Let's just
Those
use
two both hit.
The-
Roll damage for 2.
18.
Okay.
About how far into the cave
it's
is
staying at 10 feet.
I'd like to point out that every time I hit it, it gets pushed back 10 feet and then slowed by 10 feet.
Yeah, but when it has that high of a movement speed.
What do you mean that I have a movement speed?
it? So it's only about 10 feet in the cave. Can we see in the
As
cave?
you get close, you see, and you're like, what the fuck is that?
Shoot it!
Well, then I'm gonna attack
Can I
too.
try to look into wherever they're, like, looking?
Okay. So now there's 2 of you shooting at it. You watch as it opens it. It's like its jaw dehinges. And you hear this loud screech as it retreats further into the cave, and you guys lose sight of it. Exactly.
And now no one knows. The hell were we attacking this cave for? Alright, I guess I'll fly back
Okay.
to the rest of them.
So my drawing is still there, though, right?
You're looking at it like, the fuck is that? It's ugly as shit.
What the fuck?
You're a really bad artist.
Since Dawn and... Now, would the rest of them
No,
have seen
they
inside
saw it
the
as
cave?
it came out. It was charging him, but he pushed it back in.
Oh, okay. So they would know what's up with
No,
the
they wouldn't.
drawing,
They lost
though,
sight
right?
of the thing, so they're like, what were we doing?
You're a really bad artist, bro.
Okay.
I don't like any part of this. I wanna go home and eat peanut butter and jelly.
But they still remember about the bloody
Nope.
cave, which I wouldn't know about.
You guys would remember you saw the cave,
You said they did.
but you don't remember what you saw. Like, you saw the cave and it's like, but it's not like this.
I wanna go home.
I would also like
and
everyone
eat this
else,
fucking
except
area.
for Crit and Nitz, to roll d20s.
Fuck this
Everyone's
fucking
taking
place.
psychic damage
It can suck
slowly.
my dick.
Good job,
Oh!
Doc.
Ow.
Oh! Complete opposites!
Guys.
What
So-
did I get?
Nothing.
What did I do wrong?
Nothing. Ghost.
He now
You feel
thinks he's
your
a
hand
baby.
trembling, and you have no clue why.
Ooh, wisdom saves,
Fuck off, Nitz.
basically.
Wow.
I have proficiency on those, so.
From the sounds of
nat
it,
one,
if
though,
he's
yeah.
having us roll d20s, well, it's also if he's having us roll straight d20s, that means it's going through all our stats.
So, you guys have found the outpost again. You see that there has been no damage. No one is here. What would you guys like to do?
If there's nothing strange, I'd
Fuck this
say we
fucking
go
place. Blow it the fuck up.
on. We don't know
Are you guys
We
gonna
might
that.
take-
as well take the report books with us.
Yeah, do you guys
Yeah,
want to
let's
take
take-
one more trip around the room?
I kind of want to.
Sure.
Like,
Crit, are you going to look
Is-
around as well?
is there anything that's like
Yeah,
a
sure.
benefit for getting that 20 there, or no?
No.
We'll see.
It means you didn't get the effect that this thing gives people.
What?
That's a crappy roll there.
What I get?
So-
What?
So, Crit, you're walking around looking at everything. You begin to notice these little shimmers.
Little fuckers?
Like, there's one right here,
Where's
Here.
he? Oh,
here, and you notice a bunch all over the place.
okay.
Do you look at that one first?
Yes.
The second you get closer, you notice that there's this, like, text burned into the stone. As you look at it, it says, "What is that thing staring at us?"
What?
No.
Do I see anything, Danny?
I'm
What the
guessing
fuck?
I
I
didn't
can't-
see anything
what the
because I
hell?
got a 10.
I can't go up. What the fuck? If I move my token, it scrolls the map the opposite direction.
You're
Are
on
you good?
pan view, not select move.
Are you
Danny's
good?
put a curse
You
on
read
you.
that and you're like,
What
"What
the
the hell?"
Better
You
now.
look-
What's this one say?
Oh God, it ate him.
I'm relaying this as I read it.
What are you looking at,
Can
Bird?
I write this down?
You can't see anything.
Can I
Johnny!
write?
Johnny!
saying-
He
he's
said he
saying
was
it out
relaying
loud.
it.
Johnny, for once in your goddamn life, write something down.
I'm writing it down.
You get to this time.
And so I'm asking him where he's even reading this from.
It's written right on the wall.
You not see that?
I don't see anything.
Crit, roll
No.
a Arcana check. You know what spell this is.
I specialize.
This is illusionary script.
Dang.
And I was one of the people allowed to see.
If you're looking at it, you're assuming that this is a brigadierman reporting what happened to only other brigadiermen or Valrine.
They consider me a brigadier.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Well-
Explain, please.
Well, so beyond the fact that there's some kind of eldritch fucking horror here, I think they like me.
I'm
Like,
glad that's what you took out of it.
Am I supposed to take I'm Valrine
So what's the
out
third
of it?
one say?
What?
Where's
What's
third
the
one?
third one say?
Down by the
He-
beds.
Ooh,
It was next to, yeah.
Oh dear mistress, what is that thing?
Hey, so
Hmm.
the land's cursed. Let's go home. Job.
can I write down all the things that he's been telling me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But so in the
For-
end, you guys don't know what happened here, but you do find the sets of clothing for 4 people, 1 female, 3 males, 1 elven, and then the rest look to be human or human or orcish in nature.
Hmm.
1 human, 1 elf, 1 orc, and 1 dwarf or halfling. It's either dwarf or
Halfling?
halfling. They're about the same size either way.
Hmm.
Halflings are 3 foot, dwarves are 4.
It-
Dwarves and
Yeah.
It looks somewhere in
gnomes are
between.
close. Dwarves and gnomes are about 4 foot.
So a short dwarf or a tall halfling.
Yeah. And you guys have those reports.
Weren't we supposed
yeah,
to
we're
do something
gonna go
else here?
scout east. Blow this place up. Fucking nuke it.
You have no idea what it was for.
I understand. I see scribbles on the wall that say it's eating him.
I mean, that could just be a polar
There's
bear.
fucking polar bears in the Shadowfell?
Why not?
Shadow poles.
Shadow bears.
Danny, I gave you
Shadow
a new enemy idea.
But with that, are you guys going to continue on heading towards the end goal?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna
I want
assume
to
the bird's
fucking
just
blow
going
it up.
crazy.
Even though I don't know what it is.
So by the way, as you step out, you do see a raven fly by.
Hey, is that one of your friends?
Bird.
Bird.
You would look at that, you would know that as a raven familiar.
Yo, bird!
It turns, it looks at you, flies by, and it's like, who are you?
Robin!
Why Robin here?
Valerie sent us on a scouting mission to find what's going on here.
Who Valerie?
What, buddy?
Where am I?
East front?
I've been lost for so long.
Why don't you come with me, bud? We're heading back after this.
You're looking at him. He's beginning to turn a little fleshy.
What do you mean a little fleshy?
Like you notice, like it looks
Is he
like one
losing
of
his
his
feathers?
talons have merged together into one solid spike.
Oh.
Okay, hey buddy, look at me, look straight at me, okay? Okay, so, do you remember whose familiar you are?
What's a familiar?
It's what you are, you're a bird buddy.
I don't know anyone else.
Okay, Chandi.
Yeah?
Chandi, give me a piece of paper
Okay. You can't have one of my books, but I give you just a scrap.
and pen. Stay right here, buddy. I'm gonna write.
Can you handle a pencil?
Yes, shut up. I'm a human.
With his beak.
I'm an elf. I'm gonna write on this
she's,
paper.
She's got pencils like coming out of her hair.
I'm gonna write on this paper. Valerie, comma, fuck you, Don. At East Scouting Base. Scouts missing. illusory script on walls, eating him, quote unquote, can't found familiar, foggy memory. Because I noticed that why am I shooting at this cave? I could tell I'm shooting at it, but I don't know why I'm shooting at it. Okay?
Okay.
I am then going to tie this to the bird's leg. Okay, buddy. I'm going to send you to a friend, okay?
Where's
He's
everyone
gonna help.
looking, by the way?
Huh?
Where-
I'm at
I guess
the
I'm looking at
bird.
bird.
At the
at
bird.
the bird. Okay, so Nitz, Ghost, and Shandi.
Yeah.
You all look as one of the heads are looking in through the hole in the wall.
Oh.
All right. Hey, buddy. Buddy,
And then-
look at me. Look at me.
Behind
look
you,
at me.
bird.
You got it. Made me click different.
What the fuck is that?
I'm sending him to Valreem with the note attached.
Sending
Okay.
bird.
You're putting him in the chest.
Yes.
What? Wait, what did he
Read
just
the
do?
spell.
You can deposit as many items inside the chest. Okay.
As you just set the bird in, it's gonna be fine.
It'll be okay. Valreem's gonna fix you up real good. Make sure he reads the note, though. Okay, buddy?
Yeah. So I'm going to be shouting about the
Go
head
now,
behind
and I'm
him.
gonna close the chest.
Shandi already screamed.
As it hears you guys shouting, you begin to see like that moving motion, and it just goes back down.
And we all forget. Except the bird, because he
The
didn't
bird
look-
doesn't have to remember. The bird does remember. The
No,
note remembers.
no, you and Fur weren't looking.
Yeah.
But we
No,
heard
no,
them
the bird I
scream.
sent.
You
bird
heard
I
them
sent-
scream.
But I also shouted that there was a head behind him.
What? What?
Like,
And I wouldn't know
I-
now because
I
it's
don't
gone.
know.
I don't remember.
Although you watch the hand that has your staff has a spell charged. It
What
looked to be
spell?
fireball. It looked as if your
Huh.
your hand that controls that you normally have your staff in had already prepped to fire an attack in a few seconds.
So do I
It
take the
it
charges
cancels,
out
so
for
you don't get
that?
any charges.
Okay.
Were you just about to fireball next
Hmm.
to us?
Ghost, in one of your hands. By the way, you see that you had an Eldritch Blast charged,
Hmm.
and you don't remember
Why
why.
did I? Why was I charging
Hey,
fireball?
so I'm gonna call it a hunch, because I still remember the notes, right? I know.
You weren't looking at the
I
thing,
noticed
so you
guys have
remembered us shouting,
charged
too.
spells, though,
yeah.
right? So I remember the notes. I noticed that I was shooting at a cave that I then don't remember why I'm shooting at.
Okay.
I noticed that one of them screamed. I turn around, they go, "Why am I doing this?" And they both have spells charged.
Okay.
And I just sent a bird going, "Something's wrong with my memory."
Okay.
I'm going to make the in-character deduction that there is something here that is fucking with our brains. and I'm guessing it's the thing on the dirt that looks like it was drawn by me. Meaning we've been seeing and forgetting this thing a couple times.
So do we just like go?
Yes!
Let's
Pick
go.
his
Probably
wish.
leave.
You
We
said
should
Well,
go
we're
east.
scouting to the
Let's
east,
go
right?
fight some pugs. That sounds less mind-fucking.
you sent a message to Valreem, right?
Alright.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
Valreem
like it here.
knows.
Valreem knows. He's gonna call in a nuke. Let's get the fuck out.
Let's hope they have like the army on standby.
I want a nuke. I
Alright, so we're heading
specifically-
As you guys go back and you get on the main road again, you look over and you once again see that the front broken down. Yeah.
So we see it destroyed.
I specifically want this to be cast on this area.
You want what?
I want Meteor
See,
Swarm cast
you
on
could
this area.
see Crit. You could wish that it happens.
Yeah, and miss.
Yeah.
Make someone who's level 9 slots do it.
Okay. And with that, that's where we're gonna end the
Okay,
session.
so yay. That's a thing.
I don't like any part of this.
I don't like this monster. It's
I don't know what it is, but I don't like
it's
it.
night
I do.
terror.
What the fuck do you mean you know what it is?
No, I said
Well,
I don't know what it is, but I don't like it.
is. I said I want to. I like
hate it.
This thing is a literal nightmare. It's a nightmare.
It just
monster.
wants a hug.
Those 4 dudes.
It's hugging them from the inside.
No!
I really don't like this one.
Crit,
wanna
by
go
the way, you
home.
saw not even a scrap of left of them.
I want to go home.
But that
All right. Well,
So,
that'll be it for this
yeah,
episode,
hopefully
everyone.
you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe
Go
for
ahead, Ghost.
more, and next time we'll continue on east, hopefully somewhere far less creepy.
Hopefully.
Bye. Thank you guys for watching, and a huge thank you to my patrons. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to make the content I do and do what I love to do. So thank you very much, and I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.